Hello fellow Bazaarians, welcome back to the channel. Today we're playing Karnok. Let's jump right on into it. Hope you guys are having a good day so far today. I've been doing pretty well. I'd like to try to mess around with some more non-weapons today because they did just nerf a few of the mediums and larges that I've been using in the weapons angle. The Honey Badger and Karst mainly are like the two that were really strong before, and they kind of nerfed them super hard. I might still try to play through Karst depending on how the non-weapon angle goes, just to test it out. But yeah, let's start off with some non-weapons. We can go with Torch, we can go with the Sierra Paste, and I think that should just be a decent start.
You're a smart one.
But yeah, Honey Badger got absolutely neutered.
You wanna buy that? I mean, excellent choice.
And let's grab a Flying Squirrel. Okay, Snow Wisp is actually great too. Snow Wisp is really solid at slowing down your opponent, and that is a very worthwhile thing to be doing on this character when you're running Burn. I found that on the first few days it's kind of hard to make it work because you need to enrage for it to be a good item, but once you have that enrage online, it functions quite well. And speaking of rage, Bagpipes is a good way to get it. I think we can basically, yeah, all of our items right now, they want to enrage to function better, so let's see if I can pull an upgrade to one of these guys down here. No. They changed warding glyphs, no longer just gives passive crit chance to adjacent items, and it only gives the crit chance when you enrage, but it gives it to everything across the board, so it doesn't require adjacency anymore, which is pretty cool. Could just go anywhere and give everything 20% crit. I think I'll just go with Black Mamba. So here is a good question. Finn's Big Bite would give me increased healing on all of our healing items. We have 4 of them right now. I think I'll put this here, actually. So Finn's Big Bite would give us heal on everything, and then there's another Cinders, if I'm not mistaken. And there's another Kina shop. All of these are kind of what we're looking to see right now. I think we could just eeny, meeny, miny, moe it if we really wanted to. Finn's is good for this stuff, and, you know, Kina could give us pretty much anything. I do have $6. Cinders would be good here to double the burn. It's a tough one here. The healing feels like it's the correct choice, but I will go with Cinders. Rather put a Cinder on both of my items than just one of them on day one, since we didn't get either of our burn items up to silver. Alright, this is going to come down to how many times can I enrage so that I can double my things. If I can double the amount of freeze triggers that my Frost Wisp has at least twice, I think that is a good spot to be in against this particular opponent. Because that seaweed... Okay, that freeze right there on the seaweed wins us that fight. He's not scaling damage or anything, but the seaweed is very strong as a scaling heal item. Alright. Pretty solid first fight. That's awesome. So yeah, I think I'm going to stick to playing either non-weapons on this character, or I'm going to try to just stay away from Honey Badger stuff. I've been playing a lot of Honey Badger. That is exactly the friend I wanted. Because I want to haste you. And I'll go non-weapon items. I haven't taken any skills yet, but...
I can feel our energies resonating.
Got the Worrywart and the Black Mamba here.
Use that for the
I think I'll just take the extra heal. And I will go to Warrior. Because Warrior has a ticket. Ba-da-da-da-dum. Ba-da-da-da-dum. So yeah, just one more rage gain item is really what we're looking for here now. I'm going to take some loot items here though.
Every hunt is a new lesson.
Rage item. Okay. Again, kind of want the upgrade, but I do just have items that I could pop on the board like this. Yeah, I'll just go smalls.
First step toward good taste.
Not interested in playing weapons right now.
Tell everyone you got it here.
And I think I like the tranquilizer dart a little bit more. Ooh, you know what though? There's actually a rage
Whoever
gain
said
item
money
here.
can't
This
buy
is quite
class
good
had
though.
neither.
So whenever I use a tool or a friend, let's do this.
Something sleeps within me.
That'll do.
Don't wake it up. I will try to be gentle.
Okay. He's got scaling, which means likely we're not winning this one, but we'll have to see. We are enraging faster than he is currently. And we've got more healing than he does too. Oh man. You know, I underestimate this Wisp in the early game. It's possible he could have won that if he had the spike drops here instead of the pet rock. I'm not sure why he did that. But these got down to 1 second, so... Yeah, this Snow Wisp, I'm very pleasantly surprised with how I've been enjoying this item. When you enrage, it freezes an additional item for the fight, so if you haste it, once you've enraged once, you are going to be pumping out freeze. And it's kind of one of the best freeze items on this character, you know?
Right?
I really like Beast Tooth most of the time. I think I will just grab this, though, since I'm not playing weapons yet.
So, how about this weather where... Oh,
Let's take a big bite here and up the heal items.
I bet you feel stronger already, don't you?
And we're going Tempest Bravo for sure.
Then, the steel.
Alright. Let's see here. I feel like maybe the game is a little bit louder than it normally is for you guys today.
I do not.
But I'm not sure if that's true or not.
Serve another day.
But looking at the recording here, it definitely looks like it's been louder. Beautiful. I want some freebies.
Kill me. Makes me angry.
Our items have
Poor Black Mamba has to sit in the bag this whole time. I feel bad for the little guy. And I forgot to put this in already. Awesome. Well, let's go Kina.
deals, not war.
This is what I was saving the cinders for, actually.
Your
hoping to
aura
find this
guided
here.
me to what you needed.
That there, and then I believe this will be faster in the long run. This poor guy's still not making it onto the board, though. I think, even though realistically I want the Messenger Sparrow more, I'm gonna take this for the money generation for the next day or two. Slap all the burn items next to each other, and do I want haste onto these 3 items here? Or do I just want the Black Mamba on the board? This would help with shield a little bit, but I think I do just want the haste. And this will help me not forget
There is a power
to actually have it on my board for the next
Be
fight.
careful. I've been tracking.
I have a bad habit of buying that and then forgetting that I have Econ.
Strong.
I wouldn't mind using this skill if you want to toss that over here, but I wouldn't mind having that one. This one should be very winnable for us.
The city is chaos.
So the last time I played Burn Karnok on the channel, I had a Dryad instead of a Bagpipes. But this thing I have been really liking for early game, and then trying to pivot into a Dryad later. If I can find one later on into the run. Atomic Clock, you say? I wonder if I can go completely skill-less today. I would really like to upgrade Snow Wisp.
Hey, good to see ya.
There's the Dryad, but it's at bronze, and as good of an item as it is, I don't really need it on the board right now. I'll buy meat, though.
The more you get hurt, the more we can hang out.
Boiler Room Brawler here for the ticket. I could have maybe beaten Flame Juggler there. With all the heals that I have, it's definitely doable. And the Cinders wouldn't have been bad.
Tougher than you look.
But I will get a silver skill here on level 5, so. Ooh, Flashing Mechanic's actually quite good. Can use another tool or non-weapon item, charge this 2 seconds. This is a tool, this is a tool, this is a tool. Let's put this in between the best ones. Alrighty. They made Bex a golden counter in this patch, so you're gonna see less of her, which is nice. since Bex is kind of an annoying thing to have to do every single run just to get her out of the way, now you don't really necessarily have to do that. Now you can just kind of pass her by if you don't feel like getting the extra 1 XP. Currently, I'm not really too interested in it, because it's the last 5 of my money, but
Anything you can
that
win
said,
is a sport.
getting her out of the way,
Includes
why not?
battle.
She'll never show up again. But yeah, it is most of the time just feeling like a scam, though. Your burn items have +2 burn for each shield item you have. Well, as cool as that sounds,
There are a lot of steps in this staircase.
this will just give me
but it's
extra max
beautiful
health.
up there.
I am very broke. So I have $8. I could go Kev's and look for a bagpipes upgrade or a snow wisp upgrade.
Food is life.
Or I can just take a big heal upgrade here, and
Some hunters
that sounds
lay
just fine to me.
traps. I like to face my prey. If you wake up the creature,
Okay, this is a boar for sure. Yep. Ooh, he's giving multicast to the Unibow too. Or Uniboo. Oh, that's just... I'm not gonna be able to survive that at all.
tell me,
That's 2,700 shield on day 4. They didn't touch this item at all, by the way. Not even a little bit. So to the guy who asked the question yesterday, how do you beat Uniboo on, or how to beat Wild Boar rather yesterday? Looking like it's very hard. It's looking like it's very hard right now. I'm going to go with the burn upgrade here. I know Kino was there, but the tool shop is a little more appealing for this kind of thing. I'm gonna roll instead of spending the money there.
Hey, I use that brand myself. Quality stuff.
And then we have a ticket here, we have a ticket here. This guy just has good skills, right? Yeah.
I must align our temporal frequencies.
If I hadn't thrown out the atomic clock, I could have had 2 of them. I need to find a faster way to enrage.
Right to strike me. I am a danger to
this world has strange folk, strange ways.
Silver tier friend, silver tier item, silver tier loot. We'll go friend. Worrywarts. I haven't gone to JJ very much on this run yet, and I think I'll continue that trend and go Barcoon instead.
Your seeds, acorns. Oh, look. It's so tiny.
Alright, I'm at $27. We've got some unique stuff in this one. Haste all your items for 3 seconds when you stop being enraged. When you use a friend, heal 20 and poison 2. We've got 3 friends on the board right now. But this is not a rage gain item. I want something that's going to gain me rage. Now look at this. Honey Badger is a 7-second item now. I honestly don't think this item is worth buying unless you have it at Diamond or unless you already have a Karst. It's crazy. And for whatever reason, they nerfed Geyser too. Just kind of rough, man. 9 seconds is a lot. Could try it. Just play it instead of like yarrow paste or something.
Did you see it?
I don't have a lot of faith in this item, but maybe against a
If
Mac.
creature takes over, run.
You are a child to me.
I should be nearly enraged by the time I cast it the first time, which means I'm doing around like 100 burn with it on the first cast, but you can see what this guy has, right? The yarrow paste would have been really nice to have to cleanse. All of my heals happened right before he hit me for 100 burn.
I could teach you my power,
Yeah,
but you would squander it.
I don't know about this geyser. You kind of need more healing in that slot, right? Go tool. Catalyst, okay. Ah, that's something. That's something. Now we're getting somewhere with this. When you use the item to the left of this, gain 8 rage. And when you use the item to the left of this, heal 30. So that could go here next to the Tinderbox, since it's likely going the fastest. Alright.
Sale, no sale. I want what's right for you.
I did just get rid of the Black Mamba that I had, so Worry Wart's not too exciting for me right now. Heal equal to 1 times the rage you have gained this fight. For each adjacent tool, food, or burn item, this has +1 multicast. No.
You might try JJ's shop. Real friendly guy.
Can I survive a hit from Foreman? I want to say no still, because I haven't taken any extra health. He has a 950 and a 300, right? Or is it 950 and 450? Either way, I need some extra heals. I'm gonna try it.
My robots to do my job. No one.
950 and 300. 925 and 300 even. Okay, I think I can survive this. They remove this guy's crit chance.
Aw, you need a
Oh,
lunch
that is
break.
tragic. I got the extra XP though. They did remove his crit chance, but they gave him a slow skill. You know, this does screw up the crit chance for the Tinderbox here. I didn't really think about that.
Thanks for trusting me. I hope we can do this again.
If you are enraged, charge your other items 1 second. Take no damage when you become enraged and destroy this. This is what we're looking for sure. Need twice as much rage to enrage. Well, we want to enrage, so that's not gonna get lots. What would I be looking for here? I'm sure there's plenty of things I could go for there. Classic. I really had to think about that one too. Oh, hopefully this is just like a weapons pig, so that I can, yeah, coin cure most likely, or weights maybe? Yeah, coin cure. Not a huge fan of that. But once my freeze starts pumping, I think I can deal with this. This thing freezes 3 items for a second. That's crazy. So we enraged twice there. Froze 10 times with that. That's pretty nuts. That is pretty nuts. I'm tempted to try to transform something so I can get a second Snow Wisp, but...
The finer the fire's
Diamond
never
Torch.
be remorseless.
Not bad. I wanted you earlier. When you crit, gain rage. When you enrage, adjacent items gain extra crit chance. Now. I am going to take the shorter enrage here. We could also just take a longer enrage or a random skill, completely random skill, but shorter rage sounds better for this setup. Everything wants to enrage and then enrage again as fast as possible right now, so not forget to put that in. Uniboo, because Uniboo has Karst. So yeah, this one used to give you, I believe it was 8 rage at the starting tier, and then more and more after that, but it is definitely worse now than it was before. I believe at Diamond it's only giving you 10 rage, which is what the gold version of it did before.
I will not train you to kill. I will.
First 4 times you burn each fight, charge a shield item. When you heal or gain regen, an item gains 6 crit chance for the fight.
I have seen such talent
Go with some
once
more
before,
crit scaling
and
here.
it bloomed into a Dira.
Alright. Ideally here, either Frontier Living or Warpaint. They also nerfed the amount of rage that Warpaint gives you as well in this patch. It was giving 10 before, and now it's giving 8. When you gain rage, charge this 1 second. It takes a second to start this up because we only have 1 4-second item, but this goes relatively fast and it should charge off of Tinderbox using itself. And I could buff the burn on a bunch of stuff. Yeah, let's do that. Let's spend double and buff the burn here. Alright, so the question is, do I want Yarrow Paste or extra HP? Without a scaling heal, this doesn't seem as great, but it does charge off of this other stuff getting used, which leads me to believe that it will loop with Tinderbox once this is halved. I'm going to try the resistance bands out. I haven't really played them before.
Boring.
But they're essentially this character's version of earrings, right? Okay, let's get that enrage going. Let's get that heal online. Let's get that freeze online. That guy did not stand a chance. Pawn Shop can spawn at bronze now, as far as I'm aware, which means you can get the value scaling up pretty high pretty quickly. Don't think Regal Blade is necessarily the best option for it, but I'm just continuously skipping Tincture today. Messenger Sparrow here for the Snow Wisp charging at 4 seconds. This didn't feel too bad either. I've skipped a handful of these guys. I'll take one now.
Friend, but I'm glad you bought this.
Alright, here's Karst. Use a friend or non-weapon item, gains 6 rage and shield 15. Your rage lasts half as long. So if it weren't for bagpipes being my kind of rage generation now, I would immediately be buying this. I haven't tried it yet since they nerfed it, so I guess I still will buy it. For this next fight that's upcoming here, I'm going to leave the hunting knife out just so I can see how effective this looks. Let's go gold tier loot this time around. Poison. Not gonna do anything. I will transform the poison vial.
I bet you could have sworn that was something else.
Healing drought. When you enrage, reload this is nice. I think with Karst on the board, maybe the smart idea would be to drop the Hunter's Axe, actually.
Amazing they pay me for this. They can't deal with such.
Okay, yeah, I definitely want the bagpipes back on the board in that case. Not playing drought. I can improve my weapons here. I bump up hunting knife for $10, which does not seem like a worthwhile investment if I'm being real. Okay, I'll try that out.
Take your time.
Then I will go
I'm
mediums
thinking about
for the potential faster mediums that we could get. When you burn, gain 5 rage. When you enrage, burn equal to 3% of your max health. Well, it's not a medium that we can use, though. I wonder if that's better than Karst. Just so I can fit Torch on the board. Then again, it is another burn item that can take Draconic Rage away from us. In terms of every time we're using this, one of our items gets the burn, right? Not multiple. It's definitely an interesting one. I haven't played through it before, but I think you want
That's
the
okay.
burn scar
It's been
also with
nice
that one.
talking to you.
Welcome, dear guest. Stay a while.
Oh my god, imagine if I could get Poisonous Snow Wisp with that. Oh my god, that would be so cool.
Back to the patch for me, it seems.
The hunt goes this way.
Okay,
Maybe two.
shield effects. I think we're putting shield effects onto the Tinderbox here. For some good old-fashioned defense.
I hunt monsters, not people.
Since I can scale this thing now,
An exception.
it should
You
be
should
quite
know.
good.
I'm a bit of a
And
legend.
now we're really looking for a dryad to replace the bagpipes. It's gotta be silver or higher. Hopefully it's gold, though. Go, Tinderbox, go!
Next time, boys, less blunder.
See, once we
More
enrage, the
thunder.
Tinderbox goes real quick. And it shielded for a good bit there. I might need to drop this Firefly jar just so that the 2 items that are guaranteed getting burn are also good scalers.
There's no one. Did it really change? Or did you misremember?
All right.
Fledglings use these things. Fly from Barcoon instead.
It's really hard not to play that now.
About this.
Your items gain poison and burn equal to this item's poison for the fights. Nah, I'm good. I've got the Draconic Rage. I'll just play through that. And Oasis Guardian. Alright. The idea with this board was to try to build around Snow Wisp so that I could freeze a bunch of stuff. So far it's working okay, but it could definitely be faster. That is a lot of burn, though.
The client overpaid for that one. And I'll keep the change.
I wish I had found a way already to speed up the torch. The only thing that I've found so far to speed it up would have been this messenger sparrow or the cog that I had earlier.
Nothing tiny, nothing huge.
So there's the
All
burn
my
scar.
wish.
Whenever you use a friend or burn item, burn 3. When you enrage, all your burn items gain burn. Solid item if you're running the other flame sigil thing, I think. Because it just doubles the amount of burns that you're doing, which should give you a bunch more enrage. Right now I only have a 2-second enrage though, and I kind of like that. Alright, do I want any of this stuff? It's kind of hard to tell if I want any of this stuff. When you burn, haste a friend. When you use an adjacent item, charge this when you burn, haste a friend. But it's another burn item, another burn medium. This one would be good because it gives all of my burn items that burn every time it goes off. So this is 45 burn across 2 items if I put this on the board. But it's a 9-second item is the problem. It doesn't guarantee haste onto the Snow Wisp. I wish I had another way to speed this board up.
Sketching a map in my mind.
I'm going to go Kelsa here over the other one. While you're enraged, your leftmost item has its cooldown reduced. No, we don't want while we're enraged. We want when we enrage, right? Reload 2 items, charge your friends when you enrage. Okay,
No
that'll do.
weapons are alike. You need to stay flexible, like a bowstring.
Remember, diamonds come in small boxes.
Even though I'll likely forget to use that again, I will take it. Alright, and I think I'm benching the fireflies so that I can put the burn onto this stuff. This is the only item that's getting, it's getting sped up by this messenger sparrow. But once we enrage, I'll be pumping out a lot of freeze with this, which is the idea of the build anyway. It looks like a restorative Dualtron, if I had to guess here. Yep. And a pretty quick one at that. Yeah, kind of hard to beat a 2,000 damage cast with this setup without that crazy freeze number yet. I'm not sure how good Karst is right now either, to be honest with you guys.
Look at this. So fast now.
I might have to drop this thing.
As a GSM and master merchant, I can.
When you
Sell
heal,
your things.
gain shield equal to the amount healed. I do want more mediums on the board just to speed up the other stuff. It's not the fastest thing on Earth, but I could play Stretch Pants here.
Oh, it's like the baby birds that nested in my mouth.
Just for the speed of it. When you heal, gain 8 rage. When you use a friend or non-weapon item, gain 6 rage. Got rid of the restorative enchant on the other item that I had. I do have 3 different heal items, so this could be a viable replacement for this. It's just the enrage lasts not as long, right?
It's smaller than Quixel. I'll never resell this.
Okay, I can afford this.
I'm almost sure that was a good
Try that
trade.
out. Pretty sure Arkin takes me out here. Zorcid would be pretty solid, though. So we definitely have a lot more burn with
Enjoyed that, didn't you?
the pants on the board.
Yes.
And as I suspected, this still did a lot more burn than the torch did. I really am curious to know if I should just keep this off the board.
Master craftsman. Me?
While you're enraged, you take half damage.
Used to craft everything I needed.
I am kind of broke, huh?
Is the city making me lazy?
I really want to find my Snow Wisp upgrade. When you enrage, your heal and shield items gain 40% extra crit chance for the fight.
38 years.
I have decent
Planets, thousands
healing
of
already.
kids. And I'm still learning.
Let's go gold tier friend. This could be our Snow Wisp here. It's another haste item. Also another flying trigger. For what it's worth, I could use that for Messenger Sparrow too. Oh please, oh please, oh please give me Burning Rage. Void Rage would be so nice here. Yeah, the single burn item getting scaled
Sometimes I
seems
hate what I do
better.
to them. Sometimes I enjoy it.
When you shield, this gains 1 burn for the fight. All right, let's try this out.
Hunting grounds. Find your own, please. You don't want to do this.
I do want to do this though. The bear? Ah. little bit of last patch shenanigans going on here. It's still looping. It's got it down to 5.2. That felt insane. That felt insane. I was looking too much at his board and not enough at my board. 5.8 seconds. So this item starts at 8 seconds now, so then it goes down to 7, and then this one should be at 6. He's gaining 1 rage for using it, 1 rage for adjacent. So he's charging it 2 seconds. I guess once you do enrage, though, it's not as bad. But yeah, I feel like Honey Badger is definitely in a rough spot right now compared to where it was before. And getting Draconic Rage with the Tinderbox is feeling really good. I really want to put this Messenger Sparrow on the board and charge these 2 items really badly, but this is my rage gain. I don't know. I think we'll go Curio here.
Everything you need. Just a matter. That's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you.
Boop. Can I find more cinders? Nope.
Ooh-wee. Now that's a bargain.
Just go ahead and take this. Stretch Pants is literally just here to cast a bunch of medium stuff for Tinderbox. So I'm not going to put anything into there. Let's put this here. And we'll put you here.
Warms my rusty circuits to see that find a home.
Extra fight. Lord of the Wastes. There's not too much I want here, but they did redesign Sextant. When you haste, an item gains 5% crit chance of the fight. It's no longer just adjacents getting all that crit chance.
Way is truth. Someday you will see.
Okay, upgrade an item. Let's do the Snow Wisp. Oh my gosh. Excuse me, my throat is very clogged and froggy today. Let's do Volcus.
Target.
We've got the freeze.
Engaging.
We've got the shield. Let's see what we can do here.
Disregard intel. Target threat level.
Would not mind a stopwatch. That would be fun. Ah, even better. Help us get started up. Improve your heal and regen items.
I discovered what may your medicine do work.
When you enrage, haste 2 items for 4 seconds. Alright. So I have a unique opportunity here. I could put heal onto the Tinderbox, and that would speed up my enrage a lot. Could also just put heal on Flying Squirrel. I think it's just going on the squirrel. This should go here for the crit chance on the adjacents. Not that it matters too much, but...
The forest's untaken with you alive.
I may look refined.
Alright, if this is Spice Rack, we probably lose. It's looking like a freezer, though. Yep, it's a freezer with a gigantic icicle. Oh no. He froze our freeze item before we could even get it up. Wow, that was the most disgusting freezer I've seen in a minute. He has 2 diamond icicles. That is brutal. We're kind of getting abused a little bit. Radiant. What does Radiant Tranquil Sigil do? Does that just block it from being able to be destroyed, or does that actually protect my heal items? Because if it protects my heal items, then that's awesome. Tranquil Sigil. Adjacent items are affected by freeze and slow for half as long. Okay. Maybe I should have given the Messenger Sparrow the healing so that I could just pop that on the board. Really was hoping for a Dryad here. Just go with the Radiant Pants.
This isn't looking good. I'm not worried.
I'm a little bit behind the power curve, and I've been there for a minute. Yeah, I think I will just transform this guy. Finally.
Many monsters do.
Ooh. I think we got this on the last run that went crazy strong with Tinderbox. Alright, now I need to look for Dryad like crazy hard. I need to look for Dryad. Frozen or slowed, charge at 1 second, and heal 25. You know, that would be nice against that last guy. Would have been nice against that last guy. Yeah, I need a Dryad as bad as I possibly... I need a Dryad. Ooh, it's not gonna show up here, that's for sure. Go with some extra max health or 50 heal on all my heal items. We'll do 50 heal. That actually does seem pretty solid. What kind of medium items could I spam out from Dooley? None that I can think of for heal, that's for sure. I think I am just upgrading this.
Some hunters would call these weapons unsporting, but I don't hunt for sport. If I knock you down,
alright, Bagpipes, don't fail me now.
Safe.
I really need you to not be bad against this next board. Because we need to freeze these guys out, and they are going to be flying too. There it is. There it is. That's what I've been wanting to see.
Fought Gigabears that hit softer than you.
Okay, I knew this would work if I just was allowed to play for 4 seconds. Look at that burn. That's crazy. Sheesh. Anywhere where I can find the upgrade to Tinderbox that I'm looking for here, I'm going to take, and
whatever species I am,
let's go with loot
still be growing
in these. Give you some crit chance. It's 20% crit chance. It's a lot of crit chance. Fools.
Cost me my arm. Last time
you know what? I will finally upgrade you. Why not? You've been waiting patiently. And Void Golem here for the potential Void Render. You never know when you're just gonna stumble across a self-destroy item or something like that. There are a couple of them on this character also. This thing is so strong.
Somewhere in all these
for crowd control. So strong.
Nothing in your reality is so fragile, so malleable.
If I had a weapon, I could put that on the board and enchant Hunter Sled. But I don't have a weapon. And I don't think I'm wanting to use it, so... yeah. Not a great use of that power there.
Something sleeps within.
But I think we still have a good chance against another Karnok, because we do have a lot of CC. Most Karnoks are running really big value items like this. He's got a big crit chance here. That is going to hurt. I'm going to need to get this freeze online as soon as humanly possible here. Oh yeah, we're just fine. We're just fine. The speed on this is crazy with Retooled. I can't believe I got Retooled and Draconic Rage here. So strong. Look at that. Yeah.
The fire softens.
Make this as fast as possible here.
Remember that.
We're living life on the edge, guys.
You rely. Ask anyone. It's always been this way.
Going to go heal again here.
Literally makes you a better person. I've roamed these seas since before the first ship sailed them. Oh, a mighty blow.
Well, I'm glad I took the shorter Enrage earlier because we're not really getting to the second Enrage much on these fights. 2000 burn seems to be enough to do it to most players. And if it's enough to beat Davy, then it should be enough to beat a player too. Going to go gumballs here.
Come on in. Let's chat.
Flares. Flares is a diamond. At diamond, it does effectively charge very well, but since it's a burn item, I can't really use it because I want to be putting all the burn into Tinderbox. I don't have a way to reload that either.
I feel a change inside me.
Why did I click weapon skills? I did not mean to do that. I'm not even going to take one. That's fine. I should have gone shield skills, obviously.
No promises.
But this is the last fight, so let's see how it plays out. He's got less health than I do. He's got more diamonds than I do. Very similar board to the last guy we kicked the butt of. Should be just fine here. Look how much shield I have now. Ain't no way he's breaking through that, right? He's got 17,000 burn on him. That is freaking awesome, dude. It looked a little spooky there for a second. Seeing as though he is scaling it. That is a lot. But that is a lot more. Holy cow. Whoa, dude. I gotta see that one more time. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a sub if you are new on the channel. Thank you guys for watching until the very end of the video. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a comment down below. Let me know that you enjoyed it. God damn, that might be the most burn I've ever put out with a small item. That is crazy.
A good hunt.
That was like lava roller numbers right there. That was pre-nerf lava roller numbers on a small item. Draconic Rage and Retooled. Sweet. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna leave you with that. I appreciate you watching until the very end of the video. Like I said, if you are new here, consider subscribing, and I will see you in the next one. Possibly on a different character soon. Tomorrow I do have the day off of work, so potentially I will be doing a live stream tomorrow. And maybe we'll check out some of the other characters there, but without further ado, I will leave you with that. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.